Kelly, and we're here at the Windmill Open Market in San Ramon. It's a great place to find fresh ingredients. This is like having a farmer's market open to you all week long. Our subject today, what we're going to cook, is roasted carrots. I'm going to show you 3 types of carrots that you can use for roasting and tell you why some are better than others. And first I'd like to show you the baby carrots. These are already cut and peeled. And what they do when they make these, they take a big carrot and they whittle it down to a small one. Frankly, these are best when used as snacks. Kids love to hold them. It's a good opportunity for them to eat carrots. However, I would not use these for roasting. They don't hold up well, and you lose a lot of the great nutrients that you would from a large carrot. All right, so the next carrot I'd like to share with you are these in a bag. These tend to be a lot smaller, not as flavorful, and don't hold up as well in roasting in the oven. Because our goal is to have a great roasted vegetable for you and your family. Now, the best carrots to use for roasting are the bulk carrots. These carrots, you can pick the size you want. The bigger they are, sometimes they're better because there's a big sweet center that will caramelize really well and roast. So just come in here. What's nice too is you get to pick the ones you want. You don't have to get the ones pre-packaged so you're not sure what size and what value they are. These are great for roasting. So there's 4 of us at home. We're going to get, let's see, about 6 big ones. And again, these are my favorite for roasting. See how big those are? They are going to be so delicious, and they're going to do a great job in the oven. And your kids are going to love eating these. Viva Cucina, and this is where I'm going to show you how to roast these carrots. These are the carrots we picked at Windmill Farms Market in San Ramon, and I'm going to first start out with peeling the carrots. So you take this peeler, and it has 2 sides on it. So when we're peeling it, you can go back and forth nice and fast. And for a better peel, you want to put your vegetable at an angle. That way you twirl it with one hand. See how fast and easy that is? There's our long threads. Turn it around, go one direction, you just finish that up, nice and easy. See how simple that is? Again, there's the double edge peeler. You can get these at any of your kitchen stores. Then once we've taken the peels off, I'm going to trim the ends. Little tough ends like this. And then instead of just having round circles for carrots, I'm going to give it a diagonal cut. It'll give a better presentation on your plate and look a little more inviting. It also opens up the center of the carrot, which is where a lot of the sugars are. So I cut on the diagonal like that. Like I said, I want a little under a ½ inch for even cooking so they come out of the oven. This is a great and delicious way to serve these carrots. All right. Now I'm preparing 6 carrots for 4 people. Depending on the size of your carrot, you would want 1 to 1.5 carrots per person. So I'm doing 6 carrots for 4 people, and they are big carrots, and so they're going to be really delicious. I just finished cutting my last carrot. And as you can see, they filled up the baking sheet here. And this is just a regular baking sheet, no grease or oil on the bottom. But what we're going to do is to make sure that all of these carrots are in a single layer. That way they don't get too much steam going on. All right, so you see that single layer? Next, I'm going to sprinkle some olive oil on it. This is great moisture to give to your vegetables every time you roast them, because it complements it. It doesn't compete for flavor, but it gives it the moisture it needs to be delicious. All right. So after the olive oil, I take my kosher salt, my great kosher salt container, and I sprinkle up high. You can see how that scatters much easier, so you're not concentrating the salt on one section. All right, I think we have enough. And believe it or not, this may look like a lot, but in the end, it just may not be enough once it goes through the roasting process. At Viva Cucina, we go through a lot of ground peppers. I grind my own and put it in this little container. I've got a nice screw top on it for easy fill, and then I put holes in there just big enough to use this pepper without putting too much on the things I'm seasoning. Next step is we're going to give it a little massage, as I say in our class, and that way we'll make sure it's evenly coated without having to use a lot of oil. You don't want to have too much oil in here. Just enough to give it some moisture while it's roasting. It works well with the carrots and the caramelizing with the hot oven. Now see how I'm making sure that this is in a single layer? Now we'll put this in the oven. Again, 400 degrees, preheated. Always have to have it preheated. We're going to leave it in there for 25 minutes. Our carrots have been in the oven for about 20-25 minutes. Every oven's different, so check on yours after 20 minutes to make sure it's not too hot. We're going to test the carrots to make sure that they're done, and I'll show you how to do that. You just take a fork, pierce it in the center. See how easy that was? It went right in there. They're perfect. Not overdone, not underdone. All right, so I have a nice serving bowl to put these in. See how beautiful those look? Oh, and they are so yummy. I have to tell you though, everybody that comes to our house and says, oh, we don't like carrots, or, you know, I've never cared for how carrots have been cooked in the past. Well, every time they eat these, they just love them. Because that roasting brings out all the caramelization. All you need to do is just sprinkle a little bit of grated fresh Parmesan cheese, and it just adds a nice little flavor boost to the carrots as well. And it is delicious. Doesn't that look beautiful? Can't wait for you to try this at home. And you can find these recipes by emailing us at vivacucina@yahoo.com. Now we're going to taste these beautiful carrots. See that? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So delicious. Your kids are going to love them. Your family. This is the best way to roast vegetables. Thank you for joining us today.